where America goes for funding. Merry Christmas and getting ready to be Happy New Year 2026. And we're finishing off this year, and tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So I just want to come out to all of you guys out there. We do our shows every single week where you can tune in, talk with us, see what's going on. We did a lot of videos. We did a recent live on our new medical doctor program. And being in the loan officer of the mortgage industry now for over 20 years, we always come out with our ending year notes, tips, tricks, hacks for loan officers to get ready to go into 2026. So this is just dedicated for loan officers to get ready for that survival guerrilla mindset for 2026, because 2025, it was a better year. It was, the last few years have been really, they've been tough. High interest rates, inflation, skyrocketing home prices. A lot of people not wanting to do deals because of the market that we're in. And so we've kind of turned the corner, and I believe that we have momentum now, and we're heading in the right direction to start 2026 as a solid foundation. If you're a loan officer, now's the time to seize the opportunity to focus on building your team, focus on building your products, your knowledge, however you get your business, whether it's through social media, through builders, networking, realtors, and also the type of clientele that you want to go after. There's so many different market segments. There's first-time buyer, there's investors, there's builders, there's empty nesters, there's medical professionals. There's all these different type of businesses: DSCR, non-QM, construction, multifamily, bridge, hard money, asset-based, distress situation. So you have to really decide what is it that you're trying to focus on. What are you going after? And then go after that. I can tell you some of the things that have helped us, and then you see what will work for you. One of the things that's really helped us to succeed is having a broad diversification. We do standard lending, like conventional, FHA, VA. So we have this whole standard lending operation. And then we have another separate team where we do our private commercial lending operation. So we're running two different operations, and all of our team is cross-trained to work both of them. So that way we stay very diversified, because sometimes one industry is busier or better or doing better than the other, and vice versa. And they kind of, work, coincide and join at the hip, because they're both lending. And sometimes, somebody starts off with a hard money bridge loan, and they convert over to a standard conventional loan. So there's all these different opportunities and synergies. And we believe that, obviously keeps us very busy. We obviously lend nationwide. We have a large platform where we lend all over the country with our direct lending, our syndications, our participation, our brokering, that whole thing. So, so that's how we stay busy. We like doing, more complex, larger deals, commercial, residential, multifamily, larger primary residence, private, no documentation, self-employed loans. So you got to find out what your niche is, was my point. What are you going after? The type of clientele, and then how are you going to get that clientele? Are you going to solicit mortgage brokers? Are you going after real estate, offices? Are you going after builders and developers, family offices, bank turn down? So come up with that idea about what you're doing. You're using social media. Are you buying leads? Cultivate. Then you have to have the team, the right processing, the right assistance, the right, if you're using technology, if you're using AI. I think AI is great. I certainly don't think right now it's optimized 100%. I think it's good to use. I don't ever think it will replace humans in its entirety. I think it does help a lot. But the right technology, the right products, the right fulfillment, the right assembly line to get your loans through. So all of these things play a role for you to be successful in 2026 if you're going to be, a top producing loan officer. And that's where I think that makes the difference between someone that's kind of mediocre and just doing a little bit, and someone that's doing a lot and accomplishing a lot. They're very productive. They're not wasting time. So, qualifying your customers and quickly moving through the process, developing relationships with the right people. That's a key thing. You want to develop relationships with people that you can help and add value, and that you can help them and they can help you. You don't want to waste time, spinning in circles, right? So a lot of things go into it, and you have to be intentional. You got to be deliberate with your time. You got to be strategic. You have to add value, but building relationships is important. Again, the right team, the right products. So, I mean, there's all these different things. You have to have the knowledge. You have to understand how to put a loan together. You might think that it's a bad deal, but maybe it's a good deal. I mean, if you understand the art of structuring. So there's all these different things that come into play when you're doing loans. So and I've been doing loans since I was 22 years old. I'm 44 now. 22 years of doing loans, and I'm still not good. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and you have to really be a student of the industry and understand and know what you're getting into, and knowing how to turn a yes and learning that no into a yes, and how to make something work. And that's the magic, I think, of lending is the art of putting a deal together, like Donald Trump said. The art of the deal. His book, amazing book, not just on real estate but in life in general. Great philosophy. So those are my tips as we get through finish up 2025 to become a top producing loan officer, to get ready for 2026. Follow these things, and hopefully they can help you. Of course, there's a lot of great loan officers out there. And culmination, we have a huge network to help all of you, whether you're new in the industry, you're a seasoned pro. I think it's always good to get the information out there, share, add value, get more information, try to help people to expand and grow, so that way they can learn more and become better. So if we can help you, remember, we have our nationwide lending platform. We do commercial lending, residential, private. You can call or text our office. We do mortgage broker. We work with loan partners. Obviously, we have our lending platform, our loan partnership platform, our real estate university. If you want to become part of our real estate university, all the links are down below for all this information. So don't be a stranger. Reach out to us if we can help you. We want to add value. We care. We want to make a difference. So please reach out to Angelo Christian. Give us a call, text my office if we can help. 832-431. Hey, Kevin, good evening, buddy. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out the channel. 6331. We wish you a very successful 2026. A great, happy, Merry Christmas with your family and New Year. We love you guys. Take care. Stay strong. We'll see y'all again next year in 2026. Take care. Peace out. Merry Christmas.